Aloha!
I'm Irina.
And I'm Devon.
And we create informative travel videos to help you to get the most out of your vacation. In the last video, 20 things you should not do when you come to Hawaii, we asked you if you want us to create a video with things that you should definitely do when you come to Hawaii. And here it is, 20 things you should do when you come to Hawaii.
So the first thing you should do when you come to Hawaii is get matching outfits, matching prints, like we are, stylish, fashionable.
It is not corny, it is not funny, guys, so don't laugh. Everybody wears matching outfits, or at least a floral print shirt or a dress. Everybody, even just when friends come and you see two girls together and they're still wearing a matching outfits, matching dresses. And some people actually dress the entire family exactly the same. You pass by stores selling Hawaiian outfits and you can see mannequins from little babies like this all the way up to adults. The entire family is dressed in the same exact outfit.
Yeah.
It is very adorable.
Yeah, it is. This is one of the few places where it's okay to dress your entire family, or if you're a couple, to dress in the same print. So if you want to know where you can get matching outfits like this,
for cheap,
yes, and for your entire family, leave a comment in the description and we'll be sure to put together a vlog for you.
So the next thing that you should definitely do when you come to Hawaii is to try Hawaiian food, or food that is actually popular in Hawaii and something that you definitely must try. And if you want us to put a vlog together on what foods you should definitely try when you come to Hawaii, leave a comment below, I want Hawaiian food, and we will put together a vlog for you.
Shoots! Another must thing to do when you come to Hawaii is
give Shaka.
Shakas. And what exactly is a Shaka, Irina?
It's a sign of respect, hello, thank you, hang loose. Just make sure your Shaka is not stiff like this. Very loosely. You can see some surfers even barely lifting the hand up. And
it's a lazy form of a Shaka.
So this is the way to give Shaka. Very relaxed, like this, loose.
And you'll see sometimes you're just walking around here in Waikiki and people will pass you and they'll just kind of smile at you and just kind of, give you a Shaka, give it back.
It's funny, when I had to go to New York for a few days last year, I'm so used to giving a Shaka. So when I purchase something, I'm like, thank you. So when I'm in New York, I'm like, thank you. And then I catch myself right away. I'm like, people are gonna think that I'm weird in New York, but here in Hawaii, it's actually a thing here. So be sure you do give Shakas.
Yeah, wait till we actually start traveling as much as we're supposed to, and when we go to all these foreign countries and they're like, thanks, and they'll be like, huh?
And if you watched our vlog of 20 things not to do when you come to Hawaii, one of the things was do not refuse a lei, which brings us to the do wear a lei. It's a cultural tradition. Men and women wear leis. It's normal. It's just a part of Hawaii to wear leis. There are different kinds.
Mm-hmm. But we created a full video on leis, like everything you need to know about leis from A to Z, even how to get rid of them.
And we will leave a link in the description below.
Another thing you must do before coming to Hawaii is just to learn a couple of words. Aloha
and mahalo. Those are the two basic words. We put together a vlog with most common Hawaiian words you will hear when you come to Hawaii. But aloha and mahalo is the least you can do.
Right, it's the most common words. Every time you go into an ABC store, you'll hear people say either aloha when you walk in or mahalo when you leave. So you should definitely learn those two words. Another must thing to do when you come to Hawaii is go on a hike.
There are so many different types of trails, from beginner to expert levels.
Yes.
But there are trails that go completely flat and they're somewhat paved. Other trails are still paved, but it has a really nice incline. So there are really trails for everyone.
Absolutely.
And the scenery is incredible no matter what hike you choose to go.
Right, and you really see Oahu from a different perspective, being all the way up on those hikes and or walking along the coastline. It's just such a difference, and you should definitely get out there and hit the trails. But just be warned that you want to stay on the trails when you do go hiking. You don't want to go off the trails. That causes a whole bunch of other problems. Make sure you have sunscreen, shades, and water. We'll leave it at that.
And if you want us to put together a video about best beginner intermediate hikes on Oahu, leave a comment. Go hiking.
Sunblock is crucial when on the island. You must wear sunblock everywhere you go, whether you're hiking, any type of activities you're doing, as long as it's outdoor, obviously the beach. If you go to Polynesian Center, because that's all outdoors again.
Speaking of Polynesian Center, it is a must thing to do when you come to Oahu. It is an incredible experience. It's an all-day activity, and again, like Devon said, there is really no shade. You will see different types of presentations, villages, shows. If you get a package with luau, you get to experience luau, which is another thing you must do, experience a luau.
Yes.
Not only you will try the Hawaiian staple food, but you will also see a show. And another thing that they actually include in the show is they invite guests to try some Hawaiian dances. It's
That's the best part.
Of fun.
That's the best part. Love it. Now, this one is an absolute must. Why? You're on vacation. And what should you be doing on vacation? Relax. Take it easy. Go slow.
You're on island time.
For sure.
And when we actually came to Hawaii coming from New York, we were so not used to it. We wanted service to be fast and just people to be a little bit faster, organizing everything. But living here for almost 2 years, we've learned to slow down as well.
Right, and we encourage you to do this the same. Take it easy. We understand you're here on vacation and you're here maybe for a short period of time and you want to get the most in, and that's cool, but also learn to just kind of take things easy, because as we well know, after a vacation and you're back home, for some reason you're exhausted and you're like, why am I so exhausted? I just came from vacation. Well, it's because you try to do 1,000,001 things. Slow down, take it easy, and pace yourself.
And speaking of relaxation, another thing must do is to go on a sunset cruise.
Oh yeah.
Hawaii is known for its sunsets. And what a better way to experience a sunset is on a catamaran cruise.
Yes, there are a lot of companies here where you can book a sunset cruise, or if that's too much for you to handle, just here, right on the beach. When you're on the beach, catamarans are kind of just right here. They go in and out every hour upon the hour. You could just jump on one of these boats here towards 5, 6 o'clock in the evening when it's about sunset. It's about $30. Some of them include drinks, some of them don't. But it's a very quick and easy way to experience a sunset cruise.
There are different types of sunset cruises. You can just get a catamaran cruise right from Waikiki Beach, which cost about $50. Or there are also sunset cruises that actually come with dinner. And they're more expensive, of course.
In addition, another must is bring a sweater or a raincoat.
Winter months tend to be colder in the evening or cooler, and you might run into a lot of rain. Winter months is January through March, but also if you come summertime and decide to take excursions, or even in some restaurants, it might be really cold. Especially on tour buses, it's actually freezing.
Yeah, a light jacket will definitely help. Something that you could just fold up really small and compact, that would actually help.
Or if you're planning to go to Big Island, Manakaya Summit, or
Oh, yeah.
Haleakala
Yes.
on Maui, no matter whether it's winter or summer, it is really cold. Last time when we went to Maui, it was, I think it was summertime, but we had winter jackets and I was still really cold.
Yeah, if you watch our 7-day Oahu challenge, you'll notice we have kind of like raincoats on, and you might wonder, I know when we were doing on our Instagram, we were taking pictures and we were going live, and people were like, you're in Hawaii, why do you have a jacket on? People really don't understand. It does get chilly here, and also during the rainy season, we had raincoats for these hikes, so definitely pack something light.
Speaking of winter time, if you decide to come November through February, an absolute must to do is to go whale watching. It is incredible. We went on a catamaran cruise, not even specifically on a whale watch cruise, but I saw this gigantic whale just jump out of the water, like parallel to the water. I saw the entire whale body. It was mind-blowing.
Yes,
It's
awesome experience.
Fascinating. So when you go on an actual whale watching cruise, they will take you to
exactly where the
specific
whales are.
spots where whales actually come close, and you'll be able to experience this incredible sight.
Yeah, some people actually say also, like in Maui and different places, you can kind of sometimes just stand on the beach and you see them breach out in the ocean. That's how close they come in. Also, we've gone on hikes, and once you get that high and you're looking down into the ocean, you see them breaching, so you know that there are whales there. So yes,
But
whales
it's
are definitely
pretty
here.
far, but
Yeah.
if you want to get up close and personal,
Definitely
then
suggest.
take there are specific whale watching cruises here
Correct.
on every island you can take.
And on the topic of winter, that brings us to surf competitions. It's huge here on the islands. Massive waves, and you have these guys just shredding these waves. It's an incredible sight. Another thing to do when in Hawaii is go to different beaches. Don't think Waikiki is do it and done it all. No, experience the other beaches because they each have so much to offer.
We've done a complete review of over 20 beaches on Oahu, so you can watch those. There are actually 4 vlog series, and you can see which beach is actually best for you. And if you decide to go to other islands, they have black sand beaches, green sand beach, red sand beach. So be sure to explore different beaches when you come to Hawaii.
And we'll leave a link in the description so you can check those vlogs out as well.
And when you go to different beaches, don't just think it's a beach. You can actually do turtle spotting there. And this is another must-do. Go turtle spotting. You can do it just on the beach. Turtles do come on the beach. Or you can spot turtles during snorkeling as well. There are turtle spotting tours that they can take you out into the ocean to turtle canyons where you can see these majestic creatures. Turtles are my favorites.
Okay, just the same way we recommend you go to different beaches, you should go to different islands.
Every island is different, has a different vibe.
So unique in its own way.
Different ecosystems
Yes.
and things that they offer. Try to explore different islands if you can.
What we do recommend, a lot of time people come they come to Hawaii for 2 weeks or more. It would be great if you can split your vacation time up between individual islands. That would be the most optimal time you can have on your vacation because you get to have a little bit of each island.
And just so you know, islands are still quite big and it's not enough to explore them in one day. And if you decide to do island hopping, it's not just a one day that you can see and explore the island. Be sure to stay on each island for several days.
If possible.
If possible. We've spoke to some tourists and they say, yeah, I'm going to Oahu for one day and then I'm flying to Maui for a week.
That's kind of more like a layover, isn't it?
Yeah,
One day.
you will not be able to see much in just one day. Maybe just go to one spot, but between all these flights, it's really not enough to do just 1 or 2 days.
Right.
Try to stay for several days for sure.
Right. This brings us to our last and final must-do, but nonetheless, it's very important. Support your local businesses.
Hawaii right now with the pandemic is really hurting, and a lot of businesses like everywhere in the world closing. So when you come to Hawaii, try to support local businesses.
As much as possible.
Don't go to just chain restaurants
McDonald's,
or
Burger King, Jack in the Box.
what's that? Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory. Yes, we like Cheesecake Factory. We all know that. But, try to find out where the local spots are and support those, because the food is just as good and sometimes just as cheap.
And you can go to Cheesecake Factory when you're in your hometown.
Right.
So try to go to little local shops, local coffee shops, buy Kona coffee, and eat local grinds.
Yes, local. And with that, we've come to an end. And we sure hope this video has helped. We hope you enjoyed just as much as you did don'ts when come to Hawaii. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because it does help and we do appreciate it.
And comment what other vlogs do you want us to put together.
Absolutely. And don't forget, follow us on Instagram, where there we go live often. We're very much up to date and current. So if you want to know what's going on as far as, is Hawaii open? Is it closed? What is the COVID situation? Do I have to get tested? Do I not? What hotels are open? More than likely, you can get that information pretty much faster on our Instagram at Just Be Out. And as usual, mahalo for watching, and just be out with us.